Goodness gracious. You're back again.
I thought you were going to say good morning, and I was like, but
Good morning, America.
it could be the morning wherever you're at.
And Germany and South Africa.
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
you. Should we say danke?
Yeah, danke. Danke, Emily?
Yeah, people we know there, because who else would listen to this? But hey, if it tickles your fancy.
Then giggle away.
It's tickling something.
That's always good. Well, welcome back to Night Cheese Book Club. This is Suzanne,
And Presley.
your favorite sisters, doing your favorite podcast.
And your favorite books? Maybe?
Maybe. Sometimes movies.
Probably.
Yeah, you like to read.
You like stuff,
You're
media.
smart. You're a fun, pretty girl who likes to read.
You're here for a reason.
You may have come episode specific, and in that case, we welcome you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, do your thing. If this is the only thing that you want to listen to media about, specifically this book and or TV show, yeah.
I feel like I often find podcasts in that way, where I'm looking for a specific topic, and then I'm like, prove to me that you're funny.
No, that's true. And like, not everyone's going to hit, but, especially the ones you like, who knows?
And once I trust somebody's taste, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm very glad for a rec.
I'll listen to them prattle on about just about anything.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you came in for a good one. Today, we're on episode 52, and we're talking about Margo's Got Money Troubles and Cornography.
now we're doing specifically the book because neither one of us have seen the TV show yet because I'll be frank, I'm not sure what Apple TV is.
We're Android girlies, if you couldn't tell.
And they don't advertise, and I'm a little confused what it actually is. Is it streaming?
I'm not sure how to watch it.
Is it a secret?
Listen, not to offend, but it seems like anytime you do an Apple thing, it's just like engulfs you, and it's not just one thing. It's like a thought process.
And then you need the special headphones to watch the thing and this and that. But it's mostly like I'm truly not sure what it is or how to watch it. So I'd like to eventually, and I'll figure that out.
I feel like you ask an Apple person, and then they just go, "It's just TV."
Yeah,
That's just my barometer.
okay. Yeah, that solves the riddle. Like,
They're simplifying it in a way where I'm like, well, why don't we call it that thing then?
or they're hiding something.
You know what, though? It is called Apple TV, so maybe that's on us.
Is it a TV? I don't
know.
I have questions.
Oh, well, before we jump into it, because you're enjoying this banter so much, Presley, what have you been up to since we last talked?
Usually I'll say something from the past, but this one actually happened today. We took the dogs to get their nails cut, and I won't say what it's called, but the local pet store, which the owner is a delight. She's so funny.
Hi, Beck.
She says the funniest things, and it's so nice going to the store where you're gonna see somebody and have like a little fun chat, and yeah, but they did like nails clippings, and I was thinking about what an eventful day the dogs had, because then this morning, because we have 2 dachshunds, and the one dachshund, like, we're integrating them with the cats, and the cats are like, they don't bully them, but like the cats are no nonsense. And like the one dachshund, like, he just likes to be abused, and I feel kind of like, he makes me feel gross watching him, because he like, his tail will wag, and he loves, like, when the cat like slaps him around, he just loves it. And then his brother gets upset because he's being slapped.
Oh my gosh.
And like, I'm like, what is happening here?
That's true. Goose is like a flasher pervert.
Yeah, he's like a little pervert.
And he really enjoys that people are off put by him. And then Ollie is his brother, who only sees the good in Goose and is like, hey, don't hassle my brother. Exactly. And it's like, he started it.
And he's exactly where he wants to be.
Yeah.
And he's so weird. But he got slapped around this morning. And then we took them to the nail thing, which they're also having like a little carnival thing for like fundraiser for animals. And there was like a pony there. And I was like, Ollie's had the weirdest day where like he's in this weird room where they're clipping his nails. And then he saw this this horse, and he doesn't know what that is. And I just
His
thought
brother was abused this morning.
yeah, like I just thought he was having quite a day, so I thought that was funny.
That is a big day for a dog.
Yeah.
What have I been up to? Well, I mentioned the hot dog party. Dog again.
Dog
Yeah.
theme, yeah.
So fun. Our very dear friends, the Lewises, have a hot dog party on Memorial Day Eve every year. And man, it's beautiful. These people, they don't do things in half measures.
So true.
It's so aesthetic. Martha Stewart meets Pee Wee Herman, where it's just like perfect font, perfect colors. Things are labeled. Things are fun. The music is on point. The lighting's great.
It's always just a good time, and like the conversation's always fun, and like especially if they have like different rooms, and like me and Kayla were in the one room. The conversation was fun, light, funny, and then you could go out for conversation near the fire pit. I'm sure that was delightful. They also usually light a Christmas tree on fire every year on Hot Dog Day.
Yes, they save their Christmas tree and then we ignite it, and it's beautiful.
It's great. It's just a fun watch, and we brought a firework to the party that looked like the host.
It was shaped and painted as the host.
Yeah, like not on purpose. We found it in a store and we were like, "Oh, hot dog party gift." And we lit it, and at first it was like, "Oh, a little firework, haha." And then it started exploding and everybody started running. It was so funny.
It was surprising. It went on for a long time, and it was like, it really had quite a finish.
It was like a legit firework. It was more than I thought, but now that I'm thinking back, it was in like a plastic case. It wasn't paper. It was like a real firework. So I'm like, no wonder this exploded.
We bought it at a Rural King, if you know what that is.
Has anybody been in those? I'd never
Rural
been in
King.
one. When you go in them, there's free popcorn and coffee you can have. Which,
It's like if Tractor Supply was better
yeah,
and like more like a huge store that really wants you to feel fun. There.
That's what they
Yeah.
should all do. Like having a bag of popcorn made this place
To
10
shop.
times more palatable for me, especially because like Kayla wants to go look at the knives
Kayla
And
loves
the-
to shop.
the
Kayla
fishing
loves
poles.
to shop.
and a camo shirt, and I don't want to do any of that. Can I sit in a pallet in the corner and eat a bag of popcorn and watch TikToks on my phone? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
So it really,
You'd be doing that at home.
there's something for everybody.
You could buy a pillowcase of candy.
That's true. They did.
I bought a
have-
pitchfork.
I love the pitchfork.
The pitchfork, you got to have the right tool for the job.
The pitchfork, it paid for itself
Oh, yeah.
already. I
Yeah.
love the pitchfork.
Goodness, we have been waxing.
Speaking of waxing,
A lot of these are really tying in. Okay, so again, we're going to jump into the synopsis of this book. After that, we're going to give you one last warning to get out of here if you don't want to be talking in depth about this book.
yeah.
But the synopsis is,
Did you?
it's ad-libbed.
Oh, okay, this one. Well, okay. So to be fair, and I'm gonna warn everyone. Like I read this a bit ago, so like it's not the freshest thing on my mind. But it's Ruthie Thorpe. This was published in 2024. Like we said, they just made an Apple TV show about it. Another point I would like to say about the Apple TV show is Rico Nasty's on it. And I fucking love Rico Nasty, who's a rapper and singer. I was going to say rapist, but that's not right.
That is not right.
That's not right. Which is another reason why I would watch it, but it aesthetically looks very nice. So,
Yeah.
I would say that this book is about Margo, who has a baby with her professor, and like he's a dick about it, and
Her married professor.
and she needs to figure out how to make money to like support herself and her new kid.
Yeah. She decides to keep the baby. The professor's like, I really don't want you to do that. And is just being like,
He's
ugh.
being a poop.
Yeah. And she is desperate to find a way to support herself. Her estranged father comes back into her life, who's an ex-pro wrestler. And yeah, she
Figures it out.
she discovers the wonderful world of content creation of the spicy variety.
Yeah. So that's the basic gist of it.
Presley, who would you say would like this book?
I was going to say millennial women, especially if you're looking for something more uplifting. Because I would say ultimately this book is more of an upper, and I think that it can incorporate a lot of like uh heavier things, but this one's more uplifting.
Agreed. I said I did write down millennial women.
Yeah.
Honestly, ladies, this is our jam.
It calls to us.
It's written in such a crisp way that makes it really easy. I would recommend the audiobook because Elle Fanning reads it, and I think that's why they went so hard for her as the character in the show, which I'm like...
She did so good, and also her voice is so nice.
Yeah. God bless whoever was like, well, she's got to be in the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for making that happen. Perfect choice. Perfect skin. Perfect voice.
Porcelain angel.
Her like goofiness, but like so beautiful. Porcelain Angel.
Yes.
The Great is one of my favorite shows. It's so friggin' funny.
She's in so many good things, and she's just like Neon Demon.
Ooh,
okay,
yes.
the list could go on, but she's great.
But I said, like, if besides millennial women, if you're somebody who really likes novels that have a lot of character growth, if you're into like romance novels that are a little bit more plot heavy, if you like books where Presley kind of alluded to it, but there's like heavy topics done in a light way, where like, I don't know, like even though you're discussing something that could be hard to read, it's handled well.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's your warning now.
Yes. If you don't want any spoilers, scram.
Is there a... I forget what this one does.
You're just be picking but it's
Oh no.
Why have that button?
Why
would we have that?
Kayla, you got some splaining to do.
Kayla would never. No, because that's going to draw him back in. Yeah, okay. All right. This is your warning.
Yeah.
Don't. Nobody's laughing, so you can just leave.
So we're going to get into the meltdown.
The meltdown.
The meltdown.
Oh, didn't like that one.
It felt bad to do. What was your first impression of the book?
I said that I thought it was cute, although, and I can't remember what the book was before, but the book before this book that I was reading had a baby in it, and then this one had a baby, and I was like, meh, because like I don't like kids, I don't like babies, so like books with them aren't necessarily my jam per se, and it doesn't immediately put me off of them, but usually I'm like, am I going to resonate with this content? It does it because I have a hard time relating to them because I'm like, that's the thing. Yeah, but after I got past that, I was like, okay, let me just give it a chance, and I'm glad that I did. So, what was yours?
Mine, what I remember is that I too was like, I'll probably like this, but I didn't have like a high expectation going in. And at first, like reading and like, not at all in a way to like shame Margo about having an affair. Like that part, I'm not like, ew, Margo, but like the whininess of her youth was at first literally, and this was like a very quick, it never felt like I was slogging through it or like I had to continue.
Yeah.
But my first impression was that I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this girl. Like, she might be a little too young. This is written in such a way that it feels very authentic.
Mm-hmm.
That, like her experience in it. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. But within a few pages, I was just very pleasantly surprised that what I thought would be annoying was actually like kind of endearing because she was so calmly self-aware.
Sure.
And so like reflective in an actionable way that like even the things that at first I was like, I was like, oh, this actually made me like this about you.
Okay.
So
I can see
that was my first take, and just like the subject matter is interesting. The dialogue's very funny, so it really did like draw me in.
Yeah, it was good dialogue and like a lot of different like good like fleshed out characters.
Hmm. Speaking of characters, who would you say was your favorite?
Um, I'm gonna have to go with Susie, who's her roommate, just because she does like she helps a lot and like I don't know, she was good like comedic, like it's the funny without trying to be funny kind of thing. Um, and I wanted to like Jinx, the dad, but he makes it hard.
Reminds you of somebody?
Yes, where you're just like, why can't you do better? You fuck.
Why are you so flawed in a way that is so aggressively detrimental to those around you?
And you can see how good
Mm.
you can see how good it can be, and then you choose to do the opposite. So it's like you want to like him, you want to root for him, but on the other hand, you're like, stop fucking up, man.
His like
Stop.
the underlying self-sabotage that addicts have is
Man.
so off-putting.
So off-putting and like it's just frustrating. So I put Susie as my favorite. So who's yours?
Not to always pick the main character, but I said Margo. Like specifically, I like a very like determined, self-possessed character that grows, and like she just really like checks a lot of boxes where she's like funny but weird and just like very like ambitious and determined. And I said I also liked Susie, and I really liked Rose, like the other OnlyFans girls that she like becomes friends with, and
Yeah.
they're like, all right, we're gonna do some mushrooms and hang out and make a podcast. And I'm like, now that's relatable literature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What did you say was your favorite part?
So I liked obviously like when she starts to get more creative with like her OnlyFans stuff or what her content we'll say. And is specifically like reviewing the dick pics, I think is really funny and like it's funny because you'd think like who would want that, but at the end of the day, it's like
The Pokemon
yeah, like that's
likeness.
funny
That's really funny.
and like creative and like I don't know. I think it's a way to make content like that more palatable to like the person making it because it is hard and like I don't know, like makes it easier when you can be more creative and more yourself.
And not to, well, no, I guess this podcast is the platform for it. Like, there is such a stigma still around pornography and sex work, and more
There always will
than
be.
that,
I'm sure there
women
will.
being sexual is still seen as so like shameful. And like, I think that conflict is why OnlyFans is so popular and why people are like, you could get it for free. And it's like, you probably have a very unfulfilling relationship if that's your understanding of like sexuality, because
Yeah.
like people crave knowing a person and that like actual interaction. And I like that's what I liked about it too with the Pokemon, and just like in thinking about like making content in that way, you're more of a person, you can be more of yourself, and that it is like this lighthearted kind of human interaction that is like less, it's like not taking the seediness out of pornography that is appealing, but it's adding in this layer that's like humanizing in a way where, I mean, I'm always like, let's please add humor to everything, because if we're in this dumpster fire, we should be laughing
It's a winning
about it, right?
and it's a winning combination
It's
almost every
yeah.
time.
Humor just really heightens every emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
I said similarly, I really liked when she starts getting more into the creative process, and when she's like when she finally has that like big like breakthrough where she's like making the Rigoberto video.
I was about to say, and like probably all the research and stuff.
Yeah,
Your
you
research
guys, I
scene.
like but like and then she's like, yes, like I'm gonna film it in this way, it's gonna be successful. like hearing about people's creative processes in general is always interesting to me, and I mean us.
I think to anybody, because any book tour we've ever been to, literally someone always goes, "But how do you write a book?" Or somebody wants to know,
How
like,
you make the words make sense.
when you wake up in the morning, then what? Step by step now.
So many people want literally a day of the creative process of somebody, and like
It sounds so
it's
silly,
fascinating,
and it
though.
sounds so silly, but like when I think about it too, I'm like, I would watch it. But yeah,
Yeah.
what does a normal day look like to you?
And who among us, like, listen, at least half of us are the type to go to hyperfixation, right? So, like, you do want to know things in depth that you like.
I don't know what you mean.
I would say it's 80%. I don't care to look up the actual
I
statistic.
I love a fixation spiral.
But yeah, I said the creative process. Oh, that's funny. And I also did say, like, just the way that the book handles showing like sex work as a creative process and really like taking the power dynamic of people subjugating women out of it, which is like, I think the way to go about it where it can be like celebrated and like beneficial to everyone who's involved. You know what I mean? And it's not, I don't know, I would say that it's not condemning, but it is also not glorifying. It's really breaking it down as like the work that it is.
Sure. So then for the little last section of this being last impressions. Now, which is funny because mine kind of like it touches on what you're saying in the sense of like it does have a lot of like heavy subjects, but I think it does, and I will say this, I think it does gloss over a lot of things in a way where it makes it, and I know it's obviously it's fiction, so it's like, I think it's a happy, uplifting book because it does not have a lot of the, I think, harder parts of this too, just because like she does find success so quickly and a lot of people obviously do not, and like like a lot of that stuff takes like a lot of time to figure out and build up, and like
And it is, I mean, it's competition.
and a lot of stuff goes into it, and like it just, I feel like it does gloss over a bit of how hard of work that is. So I will say that just for the sense of like, it is a book, so it's like meh. But there are like heavier sides to these kind of topics that it doesn't touch on. So, that's why I'd say it's more of an uplifting book. So like, you're not going to go into this being like it's a drama, like like it's not. And like even the guy she like starts talking to, JB, like I'm sorry, but at the end of the day this person would not be like attractive.
That's very cynical of you. No, I think some of them are probably cute. Listen, demographically, it is men between the ages of like, I think 22 and 38 is the main bulk of that.
Maybe my idea of it's just old fashioned where I'm just picturing like
The incels.
yeah, an incel,
A 60-year-old incel with his
neck-
oxygen tubing.
yeah, and his neck beard just sweating behind a
Sweating.
computer, but
While he's yanking.
while he's pulling.
Don't say that. That's the worst one.
Well, he's
Don't say it.
but I don't know. That was no. That sound while he's doing that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe me, but like, I just was like, that guy wouldn't be someone you'd want to hang out with, but who knows, I guess. There's all kinds of people out there.
Yeah.
But
my last impression is that I just said I'm just very interested in watching the show.
yeah, that's true. Like the book is
And Nick Offerman's in the show, and Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah,
It's
no,
star-studded.
Enrico Nasty. I'll bring
Nicole
it up again.
Kidman?
It looks
On the cast alone, I would watch this.
It looks great, and like the book itself is a pretty quick read. It's an easy read book, so like it's a good like little uplifting. It's not terribly hard to read, so like I think it's worth doing that. And then like yeah, it does kind of make you primed for the show. So
Yeah.
I'd say book first, then show, but who knows?
Yeah. Presley, what did you give the rating?
So for this, and this is going to be a little bit harder of a rate for me just because, and I'll tell you why. So I'm somewhere between like it and love it. I'm a little bit in between. I'm a little bit more on the like it, but that's just because like a lot of this subject was not necessarily geared towards me. I can see who it's for, and I can see someone like loving this book. So it would be easy to love this book, I think, if it was more geared towards you. Um, but and it's funny because of the things you said earlier. It's also because Margo is a little too type B for me, and I don't. That makes me upset, and I think it flares me, and then I'm like, why do you act like this? And then so yeah, so that's it's not for me, but I can see who it would be for. I can see that person loving it, but for me, it's a like love it, but more like it. Hmm. What is your rating?
I said Hollywood Handshake.
What?
Yeah, this is like
What?
this was my favorite book that I read in 2024. It was I think it was just perfectly geared towards me.
Okay, I was about to say, you know what? Actually, all of that
Where
makes
I
sense.
was like, I love this book.
That's because you're type B.
And that's why you're so upset with me.
Well, and I won't apologize for that. And I don't care. Okay,
It's
that
A
was a little type
players.
A.
I wouldn't even say that there's A players and B players. It seems I feel like as somebody who's a little bit more type B about most things, I feel like people are so ready because it's the type A. People are like, A is above B, so we're better. We're just different, okay? You're not better than me. Your process isn't better than me. I don't get upset when things are lost. How
I,
about that?
I feel like you're trying to rage bait me right now, and it won't work.
And is it not the takeaway from the origin of species that the most robust, survivable being is the most adaptable? I'm not flummoxed by change.
B wouldn't exist without A. So you know what? Fine. Fine.
You may have a point there.
Have your little fantasies while the rest of us are hardworking. That's insane. I thought also too with this book, if you do have like dad issues, it can be a little triggering. So that might have been part of it too, where I'm just like,
Is that why I had those terrible 3 months after I read it? I'm just kidding. But
that's a good one.
There's some drug stuff. Of course, there's like sex work stuff.
Yeah.
Dad stuff, mom stuff. Ooh, this is me speaking from a privileged place
I cannot imagine
of having the most A+ mother. But you know what? Actually, I think about if you had like a lot of mom stuff, this would be a triggering book.
That's true. Yeah, I can't imagine having a mother like that, and like, my God, I don't know how you would deal with that. And other than like, no, I would not be able to talk to that person.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I think I hate you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well,
On that note, to the game.
Yes. Let's have some fun now, shall we?
Yeah. So, okay, so the game today, we're going to go over 10 facts about OnlyFans.
That was a clipboard sound for
Yeah.
all you type Bs.
Yeah.
Who didn't recognize it.
We're doing homework today, buddies. Strap in. Strap on, OnlyFans. All right. These are jotted down little notes. Are they real? It seems like most of these websites aren't, so I don't know. But I'm just going to pass on information that may or may not be true.
We're going to say, here are some interesting sentences about OnlyFans.
Yes. Don't come for me for the legality of it.
Make of it what you will.
This is the Google results. 1, there's over 377.5 million users on OnlyFans.
Like users
Fans.
making content or people on it?
People on it. That's like fan numbers.
But it's like the whole world, right? All right.
Yeah, throughout the whole world. 2, there's approximately 5 million creators
Okay, yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but
A
you
lot
know
of that
what?
isn't real,
It's not real.
and over half of that is not active.
And you can take from this book too, like you got to find your niche. That's the biggest part of content creation.
Yeah. The top earners, I should have called this statistics. I went so numbery. It was the clipboard. Top earners in the 0.1%, the average of that is $147,000 a month income. A month.
What do you do with all that moolah?
Get your teeth fixed, man. I'd have all new teeth.
Yeah, you'd go to the dentist. You'd probably go to the doctor.
It would be like how celebrities aren't fat anymore.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they can live a nice life.
Your car would have all its parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You'd catch up on your paperwork. You know what? Mo money, mo problems.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Somebody knows. Number 4, the top 1%. So on OnlyFans, it breaks you down into percentages, and the closer you are to the small number, the more you're engaged with, the more money you make. And it gets very, very specific where like the percentage of making it is a hair. And then the rest of it is a lot of like medium stuff. So the top 1% averages $20,000 to $50,000 a month.
So like even hitting top 1%, it's not like impossible.
No, nothing's impossible.
Everything's possible. No, it's interesting. And like, can you imagine just,
Whoa.
but it's about making the content that people want to see, not just flashing your puss.
It's hard work either way.
Or maybe it is. I don't know.
I mean, there's just strategies. There's people, if you're just flashing it.
Look, don't flash it for free. That's all I can say.
Unless you want to. That's your prerogative. If you're trying to hit the top numbers, though. So you can do extremes and you can do everything and you can do it for $1 and you're going for big quantity numbers versus quality. And I think of Dita, there's a Dita Von Teese, and it's a marketing strategy, whichever thing speaks to you. Dita Von Teese, though, when she was a stripper in the 90s, she said, what's popular, very thin, very tan blonde women. And Dita is a 1940s raven-haired vixen. And the difference there is that what's popular might get $1 from everybody in the room, but that guy that likes your specific brand of whatever the flavor you are will give you 100 every time,
Yeah.
So it's like,
be yourself.
Strategy.
And I feel like for the extremes, I don't know, you're gonna wear it out.
Just know you can't unring a bell, and you can only go so far when it's coming to extremes.
You're gonna pull it apart like taffy.
Yeah, you're gonna shred that thing. That's not true.
Just be careful.
It depends what you're doing. Yeah,
but yeah, it's.
We'll say that pain is a warning sign that something is wrong.
Make sure that it has a flared base. That's it. All right.
Whatever your bag is, man.
Oh, I know. I don't give a shit. Do your thing.
All right. Number 5. The overall average income is $130 to $180 a month.
A month?
Yeah. So that's like average over everyone else outside of that top
like
1%.
People making $10 a month and then people making $1 million a month. $1 million.
And most people are either dead accounts, fake accounts, so they're not generating income at all. So that's included in that number. So it is a very skewed number.
Right, yeah. So that data is like misleading, but that's a testament to people who are making top dollar on there. Goddamn.
Number 6, OnlyFans takes 20% of your earnings. So you are an independent contractor and you have to pay taxes on your own out of your income. but OnlyFans as a platform takes 20% of what you make.
I can only imagine the people who don't pay the taxes out of it and then find that out the hard way.
Ooh, that would be painful.
I can't. Honestly, even just the idea of having to do that myself is like, my brain is immediately like, no, that's too much math thinking. Scary. Yeah.
I feel like they probably pay somebody to do it for them.
Probably. Oh, at that point, especially if it's like for real your thing, like, yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah. Number 7, the U.S. accounts for half of the traffic on the site. After that, it is the United Kingdom, Mexico, then Germany, then Canada, and then other countries.
Well, I'm not surprised that we're first, but the UK being second, well, aren't you naughty? Think you're better than us?
Cheeky little bastards.
You wee perverts.
You naughty little bangers. No, that's Irish.
Wait, no, they have bangers and mash. Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing. What are you calling them? Sausages?
We got to move on.
I can.
Number 8. Okay, so the highest earners, and you'll recognize these ones. The number 1 OnlyFans content creator, Black China, $20 million per month is her estimated income.
Really?
$20 million per month. $20 million per month.
Huh.
20 million.
See, and I feel like when you said,
wow, girl, wow.
Mo money, mo problems, I feel like that's the kind of amount that it's like.
What do you even, you couldn't even give it away. You could give it away at that point.
I was about to say, though, like women, most women are philanthropists, though, so.
That is so true. I love that more things have been coming up about that, where like women billionaires, like you can see how much more they like support their communities and like give back.
Yeah.
Although, you know, I would not mind being somebody's philanthropist wife. I think that's the best role, would be to just be married to one of these dudes who does not know how to spend it, and then be like, you don't need to go to a pedophile island. Yeah. We could just give a lot of money to the library.
Yeah, like what if we supported a dog rescue?
Yeah.
There's options.
Yeah. If anybody needs that, let me know. Number 2, Bella Thorne, $11 million per month. Number 3, everybody's favorite, Cardi B, $9.5 million per month. She can't print money fast enough.
Well, because girl, and the hustle.
She's so freaking funny.
And that's the hustle. She's
I really
doing
like her.
Everything. I saw her on TikTok doing an ad for a bra, and I was like, all right.
One of my work acquaintances went to see her a few weeks ago in Baltimore, and like, it sounded amazing.
I bet it was so fun. I love her music.
Yes.
She's
my work
hilarious.
buddy and I, the next time she comes around, we're going to go. We should get like a group of girls. That'd be really fun.
I would go. Yeah, I would absolutely go see Cardi B.
Heck yeah. Next we have Iggy Azalea at $9 million per month. I didn't even know she was on there.
I feel like I did know that, and I don't know. Her music's not my bag, but whatever.
I like a statuesque queen,
I guess. Not in me way as a, person myself. I feel there's a lot of moles.
As a person myself.
Who also has moles, but like, you know what I mean? I just feel like she's real moly.
Some people are.
Why do I feel that way? I've never seen her naked, so I don't know.
Number 5. This was the most surprising to me because I knew about the other ones. Number 5, Coco Austin, Ice-T's wife, $9 million per month.
I bet. And also, again, beautiful, and like, she's giving it to animals.
Oh, yeah.
The money, I mean, not other stuff. She would never.
Cut that. Kayla.
No, I love her too, so actually I could. Yeah,
she seems like a sweetie.
Yes. And like, my God, they love each other.
What a beautiful love story.
It's like Something so nice when you just see like a man adoring his wife, and that is just a prime example of it.
It really, yeah.
And like you treat her like that, she like that's why he gets to spend time with her. So
All right, number 9. Creator to fan ratio is 81.6, or the other way around. Okay. Creator to fan ratio 1 to 81.6
so one creator.
for every 82 people.
Okay. That's pretty good odds, guys.
It's pretty good odds. This has been a numbers thought process for me.
Yeah. Think about it.
And then number 10, I went for the most profitable 5 niches. And again, this is very like subjective. So like, is this even a real statistic? I don't know. Number 1, girlfriend experience, GFE, which is when somebody's nice to you. I like to see that, fellas. I'm glad that that's what you're into. Number 2, fitness. Not surprising. Everybody is trying to look at butts and yoga pants. Number 3, cosplay. Number 4, MILF/mature. Number 5, feet.
Wait, I did beef?
Feet?
Oh, feet. I was like, what does beef mean? You know what? I feel like the mature and the feet are just, it's a tale as old as time.
Yeah.
That's never not going to be on a list. And it's not ever not going to tickle somebody's fancy.
A lot of people have the mommy issues, and the area of like physical arousal or like physical stimulation for your feet is right next to the area for your genitals in your brain. That's why they're crossed often.
Nice.
Or at least it's a theory why. Maybe you guys are just little wackos.
Yeah.
Little toe ticklers.
We've all got a thing. Hey.
What? Oh, well, this brings us to everybody's favorite time.
Yeah, that was all these interesting facts. Yeah.
Poetry Corner. Presley, are you going first?
I'll go for it. Mine's real offbeat. It's a true poem. Okay. Poem start. Margo, her creativity and talent flow. Sometimes she feels low, but ultimately she knows trying is the only thing for new grow.
Beautiful. That's
Thank
a
you.
very excellent summary.
Yeah.
Okay, mine, I went haiku. Hard situations compress us to shine brighter. Sometimes it's with porn.
Cute. It's a good one.
Yeah.
So the cheese pairing that I picked with this book is Colby cheese because I feel like it's like weird, like cheese that like an alien would eat, or like I don't want to say performative cheese, but like why does it looks performative? Does it not?
It's always on a party tray.
Yeah, and everybody likes it.
Yeah.
Popular cheese for a reason.
Yeah.
It catches your eye.
It's different, and you forget how different it is.
I also love Colby cheese, so.
All right. I went with Baby Bell Goudas.
Okay.
Smooth and milky. It's a consumer product.
Like Elle Fanning skin, yeah.
I guess I did go skin-wise with this.
Smooth and milky.
Yeah. Well, we've been yapping at y'all for a while now, so we're going to wrap up the episode
Yeah.
by saying our grazie and goodbye. Presley, what are you thankful for this week?
I would say, and we kind of touched on it when saying hyperfixation, but I'm grateful for creative projects. How fun is it? It's especially like with this mundane world of ours that we tend to live in sometimes. It's just so nice. Sometimes having that creative project, you're excited about it, and it just keeps you going. So I just like the happiness that it brings to some of us, and especially like collaborating, talking about it, learning about things. It's just fun. Spice of life.
I like that.
Yeah.
I said mine, I'm thankful for my freedom as a woman, because I think about it often where like, I don't know, I'll just be like driving somewhere to do something fun that I want to do with money that I earned from working. And I'm just like, geez Louise, 100 years ago, I couldn't have done this. And 200 years ago, I would have been somebody's like property. And like now I can drive where I want and do what I want and like, you know, have my cans out, get tattooed, go get drunk at night, go home when I want.
You can
Like
wear pants.
I could wear pants. I could do whatever job I want.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm really
crazy.
thankful to have so much freedom as a woman. And like, you know, of course, again, the dumpster fire that we're all in. It's crazy times, man. It's so crazy. It's heavy, but like I still live better than a king would have 300 years ago. So,
It's good to remember.
and we're on a
that.
spinning rock. So, go after your dreams, folks,
Yeah, and you get out there and you read some cheese.
and eat some books.
Goodbye now.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, he's
Don't say it.